Hello, ladies, my name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to my PC shop, where we are going to fix up some bad boys again today, because I want to unlock more things. I want to unlock more PC parts that I can put in here, and then eventually maybe try and build my computer. I don't know. It's all up in the air. We might figure stuff out. But first things first, this one should be easy enough, because we only have to apply thermal paste and run 3D Mark. 3D Mark is a benchmarking software that I have run in the past myself, and it's pretty nice. The other thing is, to put on the thermal paste, we need to remove the CPU cooler. Remove air cooler. Okay, I need to remove the cable first. I get it, and open it. So that thing there is what everyone always fears, because when you put your CPU in, you have to put the latch down on top of it to be able to seat the CPU in. And every time you look up stuff about putting in a CPU, they're like, be careful, you don't bend the pins. I don't even know if modern CPUs even have that many pins that you can bend, or if they're made differently or anything these days. But when you have to put down the thing, you have to squeeze it down super hard. So if you're building your own first PC, don't be afraid about doing that to your PC. Don't be afraid about putting down the latch too hard. She powers on. That's a nice. Insert USB drive into PC to continue. Oh, okay. 3D Mark Advanced Edition. I've run this myself plenty of times. Not in a while, though. Gigabyte, not bad. I used to have a Gigabyte GTX 560 Ti. It was the first GPU that ever broke on me, and I had to send back for repairs. It was the first GPU I owned. Okay, you're getting decent frames. This is not the frame rate that you're showing, though. Oh, no, this is the frame. This is your FPS. No, this is atrocious. These are terrible frame rates. Did that count? Did I get it? Oh my god, do I actually have to sit here and watch this go? I'm gonna be here all day. Okay, there we go. Time Spy Extreme. Graphics score 3193, CPU score 2645. So, I mean, it doesn't say what GPU is in it, just says GDX. I want to know the thing. Ryzen 3 quad core, that's okay. I guess 8.8 FPS is not that good though. Okay, we done? Leave by the door. Hell yeah. It's annoying that it puts it back in a box like this, because I get confused. I'm gonna put you here. And I put you here. Wait, what do I have to do to you? Replace motherboard. Okay. I can't remember what I did last time. Did I buy the motherboard? Oh my god. I have to remove everything. Replacing motherboards is the most annoying thing. Because again, everything has to come out for the motherboard. If you replaced a motherboard, it's the foundation of the whole system. Nothing works without the motherboard, so you have to put a whole bunch of messy shit back in. I have to take out the thread sitters as well. Oh my Jesus. Hey, I did it! Okay, so I can install these back on now. Nice! Alright, and you're the one that I need to install the... I have to run 3D Mark on you as well. That's so annoying. Oh, this is a nice case. There was a case that I really liked that looked kind of like this one, but normal architectures like this. Oh, this is a little different. Because these are form factor cases, so you bring down the form factor, you bring down the size, and you rearrange kind of bits and pieces of where stuff goes. But the one I wanted was like this, but the motherboard was sideways. So what ends up happening there, which I really like, is that the GPU becomes vertical. Because normally GPUs are horizontal like this. 90% of PC cases are like this. And having them horizontal like this is normally fine, especially with modern GPUs and motherboards and everything. But the older ones, they would bend. If you had a GPU that was too heavy, it would bend the PCI bracket, the PCI slot. So the motherboard and the GPU would bend slightly, and I hated that. That was what my old first PC was like. I didn't like it. So what that other case did was that it put it vertical, so all the weight was kind of going into the PC slot, or the PCI slot this way. So it wasn't bending anything, it was just kind of leaning back. But what also happened was that there was 3 fans at the bottom of this case, and it was blowing air from the bottom up, and all the exhaust was on the top, which is like the perfect configuration Because here, it's like the air is coming in this way, but hot air rises, of course, so the cool air comes in, and the idea was that it would go past some of the components and go up and out the back. But a lot of the components over here wouldn't get it because it would come in and slipstream up and out. So, and my case has some fans at the top and at the back, so everything kind of comes in and goes that way. But the fans are still on the front, so air comes in that way and goes up the top. But what this other case would do was that the fans were on the bottom. So all the air was going up from the bottom straight through the top, so all the components were getting air to blow past them. Which I thought was really cool. Oh, it's a modular power supply as well. No, that's not the one I want. I want this. Modular power supplies are the ones that, again, most power supplies these days are modular. When I built my first PC, a cheap power supply, a cheap PSU, comes with all the cables on it. It's just one strip of all the cables. And then you have to divvy them up whatever way is needed. But these are modular, so you see all these slots, you can plug in and take out as many power cables as you need. Which I think is awesome. Modular power supplies are the way forward. Can I power you? Why are you not powering? Upgrade not working. Oh. Okay, did I just not have the actual main frickin' power put in? Sorted. Oh, this one's doing much better. Nice. You got 3717, which is near enough what the last one got, I think. But you got 4773 on the CPU score. Your CPU is much better. Okay, leave by the door. I would say that that's a very successful day. Let's collect our earnings. Bling. Bling. Oh. I got $0 for this one. Oh. Because we did that. He bought a PC from us 6 months ago, but it was overheating. When he looked under the CPU cooler, there's no thermal paste. Yeah, that's bad. That's on us. Of course it's free then. Upgrade to 4 gigabytes of RAM. Congratulations, you reached level 3. Hell yeah. Thank you for fixing my PC. Since you added the thermal paste, it is running nicely. I didn't realize the business is under new ownership. A good thing too, I think. I've been impressed with your timely fixing of this issue, so I'm happy to give you another chance. I shall recommend you to anyone who needs work doing. Thanks, man. Blake Patterberg, core team, whatever. The upcoming release of the next highly anticipated blockbuster in the Frondbuster cinematic universe. Frondbuster. On Blu-ray. Oh, upgrade to 1500 gigabytes of storage. I didn't need your life story, man. Whatever. 1500 gigabytes of storage might seem like a lot, but I think what I have in my PC right now is 9 terabytes. So it's 9,000 gigs of storage in it, because I need one for all the games. I need one for the OS. I need one for the recordings. I need one for stream, whatever. Different things like that. I don't even know what I have bits and pieces for. PC can play Sailway, the sailing simulator. Recommended spec. This job requires you to use the Will It Run program. Ooh. How do I Will It Run? $200? Okay. Installing Will It Run, because I need to know the recommended specs for the game to be able to buy the components for him. Because if I don't have those... where is he? PC can play Sailway, recommended spec. Okay. I used a program called Will It Run to see what I need, and it seems that while my PC is okay for the minimum spec, the recommended spec needs a better GPU. So you just need the GPU. So I need to run this so I can actually figure out what GPU he needs. Okay, CPU, Pentium G45, oh, recommended spec. So you need a GTX 980. This is my stuff on this computer right now in the game. So obviously that's not going to be good enough because it's just to test stuff out and it's not to actually game. So you need a GeForce GTX 980. Okay. And the other guy needed a terabyte storage. You needed 4 gigs of RAM. Where am I? Graphics cards. A 980. Why are you not in order? Should be good, right? GTX 980? Do you have any other 980s in stock? Because I think you're kind of... It's the only one they have, so I don't actually have any other stuff to buy. Sweet. Next day delivery, $30. Okay, I'm at $9.25. I made like $100 profit today. More or less. And I think I might have done that right. I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But, I mean, I'm paying my utility bill in 5 more days, and I already have enough for it. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Alright. This is the PC that needs to play Sailaway, so... Actually, no, let's not do that. I want to do something first. Okay. I was like, dude, your VRAM, and I was like, oh wait, you only need a gig. You need 4 gigs of VRAM for the. You have a 280? Oh, an R9 280. The graphics card I got does have that in it, so that's good. Okay. Power off. Put on your electrostatic wristband. Also very important if you're building PCs, by the way. Put that on and stick it onto the case so you ground yourself. Because otherwise you might have some static in you, and if you are working on a PC with a lot of static on you, then you will end up... What the fuck? You will end up frying some of the components by accident. Oh, that's neat. I actually have to remove the second... Cool! Because the 980s and modern cards are all a lot bigger. I actually had to remove one of the extra slots. And also the power supply. Oh, that's a nice case with the power supply in the bottom. It's like the one I have, but vertical. Very neat. Because modern GPUs need a lot more in them. Done! Your computer can now play Sailaway, my dude. Have fun. Which one is this? Upgrade storage. Easy peasy. Lemon Stevie. In she goes, and in she goes. And then cable this bitch. You know what's funny about this? This is actually about as long as it would take you to put a new hard drive into your computer. There's steps after booting it to the OS, of course, that you have to like register the drive on your motherboard and your system. But that's really all it is. Pull out the tray, put the hard drive in, plug it in, push it back in, put your panels back on. Done. Super simple. Let's see how this computer does with 3D Mark. Ooh. That CPU is struggling. Just like the first one we did. It's only getting 8 frames. You need kind of a bit more frame. Fun story. The first PC I got had a, I can't remember what CPU it had in it. It had an AMD CPU in it. But it had a GTX 560 Ti from Gigabyte in it. And at the time I was trying to play Crysis on it. Crysis is such a good game. I actually want to play Crysis at some point, either here or on Twitch, because it's such a fun game. And now technology's advanced so far that I'm going to be able to run it flawlessly. Back then, I was running Crysis on medium settings at 24 FPS. Medium to high settings. I couldn't max it out. And with all the mods that I wanted to put on it, I couldn't run it well. I was at 24 FPS. I could run it at 30 if I had... Oh, do you know what I'm just after realizing? Back then, I was using a 32-inch TV that wasn't even 720p to be able to run the game to play on. But I had VSync turned on, and VSync, it syncs up your graphics card refresh rates to your monitor refresh rates so you don't get screen tearing. Oh, and I just realized that the TV was at 24 FPS. Or 24 hertz, I guess. Oh, maybe that's why it ran at 24 FPS. Anyway, I was playing the game at 24 FPS. Horrible experience. But I was just excited to have a PC, because that was the first time I got a PC. And I've only been PC gaming since I've been like 20, 21 years old. So not that long. I got a PC to play Battlefield 3 on. And funnily enough, Battlefield 3 was the game that made me look up YouTube videos on games, which made me find Level Cap Gaming, the YouTube channel Level Cap Charlie, which was the inspiration for me to start my own YouTube channel. So, if Battlefield 3 didn't come out, or I didn't want to get a PC for that, or I didn't want to learn how to play the game better, who knows, I wouldn't be here right now doing this. That's surreal. Leave by the door. Another successful day of getting money. See how much money we have at the end of this day. Now we have to do the over-encumbering side of things where we collect our money. But then we also have to... Okay. We also have to deal with the next ones. Upgrade not working. I can't accept this. Did I miss one? Oh no, these are the ones I've done. Why are you... You should tell me that they're completed. PC SAT is ready to boot. I know what's happening. We've just added the following parts to our range. AMD Ryzen 3 quad-core and Radeon R7 370s. Nice. Did you know that it's nearly the 15th anniversary of beloved cult classic Babes of Planet Bathamur? Ooh, I'm at $1,800, by the way. Okay, so you remove viruses. Oh, simple. Thank you. Got new parts. 3D Mark score of 2279. Do you think you could help me make some upgrades in terms of performance? I wanted to benchmark around 2279. Oh. So now I have to guess. And then upgrade 8 gigs of RAM and run 3D Mark complete by the end of the day, 4 days. Oh, I have a bunch of time to do this one. That's nice. Carry weaponry. Okay, let's get some stuff. Got my pieces. I think... Which is the one that I'm curious about? This one. I'm curious about the 3D Mark score one, because I want to see if I did a good job. Oh, that's a weird case to remove. Strange. Okay, let's remove your GPU and let's put in the one I got you. I got you a 964G. You had a 962G. Oh no! Okay, these I can sell. Are you sure you want to sell? Do you have... Yes. Oh shit, he had the exact same GPU, just 2 gigabytes less. Alright, let's power you up. Ooh, nice! No! Fuck! Let's see what you're gonna get. I think this is the last scene. 2279. Is that exactly what you wanted? 2279! I got exactly what they wanted me to get. Yes! I'm good at making PCs and decisions. Take that, life. Alright, the rest of this is child's play. Upgrade to 8 gigabytes of RAM. I don't even need guesswork on this. That validated me. Now I feel like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, I've dealt with this case already. It's weird to have a case that has 4 screws holding in the side panel. What do you think is going to happen? Earthquake? But hey, that means I can sell all this shit and get some money back. $7, $8, $15. I probably could use these later on. You're probably supposed to keep these just in case somebody comes in and you're like, oh, I already have that part. But you know what? Don't care. I like seeing this number go up. Okay, run 3D Mark. I need to install my thing. Ooh, this one is not doing well. Ugh, 1670, gross. That is a god-awful GPU you have in that. I don't even know what you have in that. Put it next to the door. No, ew, gross, get away. Ugh. No. What do I need you to do? Oh, you're the one to remove viruses. You're simple. Ah, you don't win, buddy. 354? Nah. What was the top one I had? 404? Ah, piece of piss of a computer. You gotta fill it up with viruses, man. Alright. Done. Collect 245. Yes, sir. 190. Yes, sir. And 110. Yes. I still don't get this. Ready to boot? I should be deleting all the emails for the ones that I've done, right? Oh yeah, these are all like that. Well, you know what they say? Another day, another beer. Got it all done. My shop is going really well. How do I build? Oh, I can actually just spend money to... I can have more than one workbench. You must be level 6 to build a PC storage cupboard. Ooh, why would I need 2 benches? Can't I just bring one computer in, work here, and bring it back out there each time? I don't understand the benefit of 2 benches. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I know what I'm doing when I'm building computers, and everybody should send the computers to me because I need to upgrade my stuff. I need the money, but I need my business to thrive. Oh, my little calendar's right here. That's neat. Pay utility bill. Oh, that's not going to be a problem. As soon as Jack took over the business, it flourished. Uncle Ricky didn't know anything of what he was doing. He was putting condoms inside computers, and everyone was like, why? And he was like, it's to protect you against viruses. Uncle Ricky didn't know what he was doing. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss. And high face all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video. I'm sorry, Uncle Ricky. No, not the belt!